Today, I thought about telling you about my embarrassing moments in our classroom. I believe it's also good to talk about those moments or events before. It may have been embarrassing before, but when you talk about it after a long time, it seems like a good feeling is coming back. And of course, the feeling of embarrassment. I'll start with a story when I was in 7th grade. I'm really talkative at home, of course, because it's my comfort place. Outside, I was shy and almost speechless. Please note was, cause it's in the past. Of course, I'm super behave because when we are in a public place we should show modesty. That's not being hypocrite, okay? It's just normal and I know all of us do it. So yeah, I walked in my classroom and everyone's really quiet. Because we don't know each other yet. And it's the first day of class in high school. Our subject teacher introduced herself to us and told us to do the same in front of the class. So the first three or four had their turn very quick. And voila! Your turn, our subject teacher told me. I stood up in front of the class. They were really, really quiet. Plus, their eyes are all on me, which made me more uncomfortable. Um, Hi, my name is blah 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 blah. I'm 13. I'm from blah 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 blah. I paused, and inside my mind, I was having a debate on what to say next. Um, am I going to introduce them, my two siblings first, or my birthday? I was actually thinking hard in front of them, like I was angry at myself at that time, cause dude, wake up! It is just an introduction, so you need to act with your own. You need to act like your own self, like how many words you always say when you are at home. Hmm, I have two children. I finally said, but I was clueless. Why were my classmates laughing? My face turned red after some seconds when I realized that I have mixed the two informations that I was debating to myself just a while ago. Okay, so next is when I was waiting for the rain to stop. After seeing it stopped, I walked out of campus. The rain was really strong. The flood is the evidence, because it was really relatively high. I was carefully walking to avoid getting wet, but as I walked, I could not help but notice that the world was spinning faster than usual. Yes, that's right. I just saw myself standing in the canal, surrounded by this erg. My classmate is just in front of me. He decided to laugh first before helping me out the canal. Lastly, the third story that I'm going to tell you is the recent one. It is about a role play. Everything is ready. The script, props, including the characters. But there has been a slight change of the character of the second scene. Oh, by the way, there were three short scenes going on in our role play. Okay, so let me explain it to you guys. There is a scene there, in the second scene that I've just mentioned before, where there are a group of ladies cheering on their boyfriends who are playing basketball. So yeah, in this script, there were only 5 pairs, but our director added one of our male classmates in the scene and asked me if I could be the partner of him. I honestly didn't want to, because I don't want to be teased, and other than that, I already have a role. But I was thinking about our classmate, so I ended up accepting the request. We had a practice on that very same day, and then the other day, the performance begins. So yeah, we started the play, and then at the second scene, we were doing our role, which is cheering. on our boyfriends, and at the same time my eyes were wandering around our classroom while doing the play because I can't see him there. And after some minutes of searching, guess what? He is outside the classroom wearing his uniform. So, in my mind, I was asking myself, oh my gosh, why is he outside our classroom? Isn't he supposed to be here playing basketball, doing his role? But I don't want to ruin the play, so I just go with the flow. I actually had no idea to whom I was cheering for that time, but I just kept on shouting, "You! Go, babe! I support you! Go! Go!" I really had no idea, just I kept on shouting there. And then after the cheering scene, I was surprised that my partner is really tall. Like, I'm just in the level of his hips and can be compared to a tree and a house. So, that's all, guys. I'm going to end this story here. And I want to tell you that these embarrassing moments are not always bad. For me, it reminds me that I had a normal and happy high school life. And I am thankful for it because when I grow up, at least I have a story to look back to that will make me laugh. Now I am going to ask you, what are your most embarrassing moments in your high school life?